Welcome to our weekly crypto live stream. So as usual guys, we're going to give it 5-10 minutes for people to join. I'm going to post the coins that's been requested by you guys on my Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. I'm on every social media platform. So I'm going to review those coins. I'm going to post it here. I'm going to wait 5-10 minutes for people to join. And today might be, it's probably a really important stream because we've had a really big breakout. This is the zone that we're watching. Bitcoin broke out of it, so it's a really important one. You do not want to miss this one. So I'm going to wait 5-10 minutes. I'm going to put a timer on and then I'll be back. In the meantime, if you have any requests, comment next to it and I will review it at the end of this video. So let's put the timer on and I'll start commenting which coins that will be reviewed today.
How can you quickly turn books into money? Zipit.com pays for all kinds of books as well as CDs, DVDs.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm going to start. I can see some people are commenting. I'm going to start in a bit, guys. I'm just giving 5-10 minutes for people to join, and I'm writing the list down of the coins that's been requested to me. Tika Tuari. To be honest, I don't really have the best, don't know how to word it. That guy loves pumping coins, so I don't really trust that guy. But the coins that he picks does well because people think he knows what he's talking about and buy it. So that's kind of my thoughts on Tika Tuari. I don't really rate him. I think he's more of a pump and dump, and he made his name during the big bull market for cryptocurrency where every coin was pumping. So I don't really rate him that much. Yes, XRP is on the list. I'm going to talk about XRP. Just waiting for people to join. I've already got over 20 people, so I'm going to start now and people can catch up. Yes, I'll add Vechain to the list as well. And I'll timestamp this as well, so if you guys miss a coin, you can go back and watch it. Right, I'll start the stream now. Can I just ask you guys to give a thumbs up if you can hear me well? Just a thumbs up, or you can hear me well, or you can see the screen well, and then I'll start the stream. Okay, sounds like people can hear me, so I'm going to start the stream today. So as usual, we're going to use Bitcoin to start our analysis. Then we're going to look at other coins. So let's look at Bitcoin and what Bitcoin has been doing. I'm going to put this to the side. Right, so Bitcoin had that big bearish breakout, guys, and we had been watching this structure, and we knew that it was going to break out soon. And one thing that you can look out for is the ATR. That when the ATR gets really low, you see a usual breakout. And yes, we saw that big breakdown, and unfortunately it broke down below. It's very difficult to say which way it will break out. Some people say it will break down, some people say it will break out. But as traders, we had to watch it, and then we had to trade it. So the way I traded it was I was actually short Bitcoin, but I stopped my position here because I thought we might have another pump from this support. And unfortunately, we didn't get that. We just literally dumped. So I couldn't short Bitcoin. I am long Bitcoin, and I'm very transparent. A lot of people just say, oh, Bitcoin will go up, Bitcoin will go down, and they don't actually trade. I'm actually a trader, so I'll share with you some of the levels I'm looking to buy Bitcoin. So the reason if you've watched my Bitcoin dump video, I talked about looking to buy Bitcoin around the 200 moving average. So we have seen Bitcoin bounce from this level so many times. We've seen it happen a lot of times. If you go back in history, we'll see Bitcoin respects this 200 moving average. It touched this perfectly once, twice during the Bitcoin massive bull run. So that's why I bought some. And this is not more of a trading position, this is more of an investment position. And I highly recommend you check out my video for investing versus trading. It's a really important video. You shouldn't trade with emotions. You need to have a strategy and stick to it. If you trade with emotions and buy and sell because you feel like it, you'll never make money in this market. You have to be you need to have a strategy. There's a lot of people out there like Tika Tawari and on YouTube where they want to just take your money, so you have to be very careful, guys. So yes, I did buy some here, and this green zone I'm looking at to buy probably some more, and then this is the yellow zone I'd buy. So these are my long-term positions, and some of these positions I wouldn't sell. They can go to 0 or 100k. I'm gonna hold. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin long term, so I definitely want to keep hold of some Bitcoin. So that's sort of my update on what I'm looking at Bitcoin in the short term, guys. I did take a long at this pullback. It was more of a scratch trade. I didn't really make too much money on this, but I am looking to probably buy Bitcoin if it dumps again. And you can see the RSI is getting oversold. If we get extreme RSI oversold and into this zone, and I'll probably go into the 5-minute time frame and then look to buy some more. You can see some for scalping point of view, we've got some bullish divergence on the RSI now, so that's looking quite interesting, to be honest, guys, Bitcoin. But at the moment, I think there might be another dump before we bounce, but we are going to get a bounce. That's how markets work. When people get extremely bearish and think, oh, Bitcoin's not going to go up, that's exactly when we get that bounce. And I think there will be a bounce coming up, whether we get a leg down. If we get down here, I'll definitely buy some more and see if I can catch the bounce. If you're more of a safe trader, you'd want for it to get above 9,400 level, and if we get above 9,000 level, I think we moon to 16,000 18,000 if Bitcoin can get above this level. So if we go back, I've shared this with you guys before, even when we had that crazy bull run, we had some big dips, but they were bought up quickly. So if we see something like that, we had a big dip, now it pumps up, that will be really interesting to see. But I'd recommend you guys need to have a strategy. You can't just buy and sell because you want to, or it looks good. You need to have a strategy, and you need to stick to that strategy. That will be my main recommendations. I know a few people are watching today. Please have a strategy, guys. If you just trade with emotions, you're not going to make money in this market. This is a very difficult market, guys. So that's sort of my quick update on Bitcoin, and always keep an eye out for Bitcoin, guys. Altcoins are doing well. I took a couple of positions, but if you're watching Bitcoin fully, if you're wanting an altcoin season, I'm not sure about an altcoin season. We didn't really get an altcoin season when it was going down. When Bitcoin trends higher or moves sideways, that's when you get some altcoin pumps. When Bitcoin was going sideways here, we had some really nice rallies. I posted some signals here as well in our educational group, and coins that I was looking to buy, and they've done quite well. So I highly recommend you guys check that out as well. So that's Bitcoin, guys. Let's have a look at the next one. What was the next one on our list? The next coin on our list was ADA. ADA seems to get a lot of popularity recently, and I might make a specific video on ADA. ADA seems to be one of the more popular coins at the moment. It's even usually on my request, the most requested coin is XRP. Today seems to be ADA, so I might look to buy some ADA. I usually do this. I watch what other people are doing, and I try to follow the routine of which coins people are looking to trade. So let's have a look at ADA, guys. So ADA could potentially be forming a basing pattern, and you can see where it's at as well. But at the moment, if you're investing, you could try to dollar cost average and buy. But if you're more looking for a trading point of view, you'd want it to get above this red zone. If we can get above this red zone, it will be really bullish. And it was one of my most profitable trades. This year, where I took the ADA breakout. I made a video again. I don't talk after the fact, I've talked before the fact. I took the ADA big breakout, and that was a really nice trade. I posted about ADA here again. That was a nice trade. I posted about ADA here again. That didn't really break out. So some trades work, some trades doesn't. And this week's educational course would be on patterns. And look at this beautiful inverted head and shoulders pattern. And I like them when they're slightly slanted. If they're the perfect red head and shoulders pattern, everyone will be watching it, and it might not work. When it's slightly slanted like this, they tend to work really well, and that was a really nice trade for me for ADA. But at the moment, guys, I'm looking for ADA to get above this red zone. Another strategy that I use is buying support. So if it pulls back to here, you can have a stop loss below and see if you can run it. That will be another way to play ADA. But wait for ADA to get above 540. You can make a note of that. If ADA can get above 540, I will be interested in playing ADA again, and I'll keep you guys up to date. Obviously, we've got the educational group, and we've got this free Facebook group as well. We've got some good people there. They know what there's a lot of knowledgeable people there. We trade together. I'll post some signals here as well, so you can join the free Facebook group if you've not already joined. I'll leave the link below. We trade together, and we try to trade as a community to succeed in this market. So that's my quick thoughts on ADA. Any questions, guys, up to now? Because I like to ramble on when I'm trading, when I'm doing technical analysis. If you have any questions, guys, comment and I will try to answer them for you. The next coin on the list is XRP. So let's have a look at XRP, guys. A Raven coin had a nice rally as well, and I've taken a trade on a long-term position on Raven coin. I'll talk about that. XRP, guys, one thing, I made a post yesterday. Let me share that with you. Will help my analysis. So this is the post I made yesterday about XRP, guys, and you can see there's a bullish divergence, and that's something I look out for. Again, I'm not saying it's going to pump. I'm going to go onto the shorter time frame and follow my strategy that I teach and see if I can get a good position. But XRP is forming a potential bullish divergence. Someone just asked me if there are pump and dumps. A lot of cryptocurrency is potentially pump and dumps. XRP has a lot of stuff going for them, so I don't know whether it's a pump and dump or not. But if you ask me if I'm investing in XRP like I'm doing for Bitcoin, I'm not. I'm more of a trader of XRP. And again, I get a lot of hate for saying that, but this is where I sold a lot of XRP. If you're aware, if you've watched my video where I got a lot of hate for selling XRP, why I sold all of my XRP and then it dumped. This was another pattern that I teach. It will be in tomorrow's, today's educational course that will be released. I've already recorded it. It dropped 20%. And here I bought XRP because, you know, we were seeing volume coming in. We were seeing RSI divergence, higher highs, higher lows. Sorry, not higher highs. We're seeing higher lows, bullish pressure coming in. And when it broke out, again, this was posted potential XRP trend change video, I think it was. You can go check that out to learn more about it. That was a nice breakout. It was better than I thought. I sold half here and I sold a little there. I tried to buy back some and that was a loss. At the moment it's consolidating here, but we've still got a big bullish divergence. So I will be interested in XRP for playing a position. So I'll be going on to my hourly time frame or shorter time frame. I'll see XRP can get a bounce. So the level I'll be looking for XRP is I can draw my Fibonacci. Again, a free tip I'm gonna give you guys is what does it look like? Yeah, the 50% level is right here. So wait for a similar pattern. wait for a similar pattern here, see if we can do something like this and then break out higher and buy a pullback to the moving average. That's my strategy, and that is exactly what I will be looking for. So the zone I'll be looking for, again, technical analysis is not a science, it's more of an art. You get an experience. I've been doing it for over 5 years to educate myself. So wait for it to see if we can get above this zone, so around the 24 cents. If we can do that, I'd be interested. When I'm trading, I also look at the BTC chart, and the BTC chart is still looking good. It's in an uptrend. So XRP against BTC is in an uptrend, so that is a positive for XRP. So I am at the moment slightly bullish on XRP, and if we can break above the 236 level, write this down. This is one of the free tips that you can get. If XRP 236 fib level is a level that is made, it doesn't really work as much on forex and commodities, but in crypto it works so well, the 236 fib level. If it breaks above this level, or it gives me a setup on the hourly, guys, if it makes a trend change, I will be looking to buy XRP. So that is my thoughts on XRP from a fundamental point of view. Again, there are some things that I like fundamentally about XRP. I'll probably make a video, maybe an hour-long video on XRP, on my thoughts on it. But from a technical point of view, these are some of the levels I am looking for. So the next coin is Raven coin. So let's have a look at Raven coin. Raven coin had a bit of a pump. And the strategy I talked about before for ADA, I use this on Raven coin, where I like to buy when it comes to this zone. So I made this video. Again, these are not after the fact, guys. This was posted about 16th of September, where I was looking to buy Raven coin, and if we look where 16th of September is, it was here when I posted that, and it's rallied. So I've already, these are more long-term positions. I've sold half and I'm still in it with stop below this zone, and they seem to pump quite well if you do that. So that's the strategy that I used last time Raven coin came back to this zone. We saw a massive rally. We can see how far it jumped. So again, I'm not saying we're going to see that again, because Bitcoin needs to do well, and even then I don't think Bitcoin was doing as much. So Raven coin is a coin that can pump. It's on my watch list. You can see this is my watch list. I always look out for coins on this list, so I'm definitely looking out for Raven coin, guys. From a technical point of view, if we can get a close above 336, where exactly it's at a very critical level at the moment. Yeah, it's 380 Fibonacci level. So if we can close above this red zone, guys, you can look to buy pullback. If we close above this, go down to the hourly, and you could look to buy pullback. I mean, it's potentially coming into a zone now. I mean, you could look to buy now, actually. We'll come back and look at Raven coin at the end of our stream. Remind me to come back and look at Raven coin, because it's looking okay at the moment. It's a bit extended on the hourly though, and 4 hourly. It's a big spike up. There might be a couple, from a scalping point of view, there might be some opportunities here on Raven coin. So yeah, if Raven coin can close above this red zone, guys, I will be very interested in buying Raven coin. And the reason for that, I might make a video on Raven coin. The reason for that is this zone, it pumps a lot, and I'm not saying it will. If it gets below it, I'll sell my Raven coin, but it's happened a few times where Raven coin has pumped from here. So I will definitely be looking to play Raven coin if it can close above it. I'm already in Raven coin, as I've shared it with you from here, guys, on the 16th of September. So when altcoins dump, no one's going to come and tell you buy this coin, it's going to pump, this is going to happen. You have to trade, you have to be kind of a contrarian, and you have to be kind of clever about it. If you just try and follow people and buy when things are going up, you're never going to make money in this market. This is a ruthless market. You have to be very clever about when you're buying and when you're selling, and I like to find good zones to buy, and I look to get in, and that is the main reason I was in Raven coin. And at the moment I'm still interested. It might be setting up for my strategy, so I'm gonna wait for it, maybe wait for my indicator to turn up, and I'll look to buy some Raven coin. So that's my update on Raven coin. Let's have a look at Ethereum. It takes so long for me to go through this video. It's probably going to be another hour-long video. And I'm more interested in Ethereum at the moment. This is the red zone that I had drawn. I was hoping if it could get above it. Again, could be a bottom fishing play where you look for the support to hold and look to buy and see if it rallies. That's something that you can try and do. I'm not necessarily trying to do that. On a weekly time frame, it is in a zone where you'd expect Ethereum to bounce from. I was hoping to see more follow through. Unfortunately, we're not getting that. But I do like where Ethereum is. If we can stay above around 160, 170 zone, I think Ethereum can have another rally against Bitcoin. And especially if you look at Ethereum Bitcoin chart, that is in a uptrend. That is in a massive uptrend. See where it bounced from, exactly the 20 moving average. So I am definitely keeping an eye out for Ethereum to have a pump. But maybe wait for it. I think what we're going to see is more of a tightening pattern. Maybe a triangle will be forming. I'll keep you guys up to date. Might make another video on Ethereum, and I'll be looking to buy Ethereum if it breaks out. I think this is what's going to happen. It will probably form a structure around here, and we'll look to see if it can bounce. So that is exactly what I will be looking for Ethereum. And Ethereum is probably one of the most important coins when you're trading altcoins. Whether you're trading Ethereum or not, you always need to keep an eye out for what Ethereum is doing, because Ethereum, if you watch my altcoin season indicators video, Ethereum is a coin that I always look out for, because they tend to tell us whether we're going to see altcoins do well or not. When Ethereum does well, altcoins seem to do well. So that's what I'm looking out for Ethereum. I really want it to hold this level, guys. Ethereum needs to sort of hold this level. It's looking quite weak now, and we might pull back further. This is sort of the level that I'll be looking for Ethereum to hold. If we break this level, then yeah, that's not going to be very good news if we break this level. And what sort of Fibonacci range is that in as well? Yeah, the 7-8 it's below 618 now. Yeah, I want Ethereum to do good, because when Ethereum does well, we can have an altcoin season and we can trade more altcoins. So that is what I sort of want from Ethereum to do. Litecoin, I've bought some Litecoin. So Litecoin, I traded it wrong slightly. So if you watch my video on Litecoin, Litecoin has been the best coin that I've traded. And the reason is, when I trade altcoins, I don't trade with that much capital. When I trade with Litecoin, a Bitcoin and Ethereum, I trade with a lot more capital. And I've been trading Litecoin from 7-8 months ago. I've been making these videos, and I bought a Litecoin here, and I made a video about sell the news event, and we see it happen hundreds of thousands of times. Litecoin sell the news event, and when Litecoin halving happened, we can see exactly we had that sell off. My strategy was to buy the $50 level, but we saw this sort of trend change. I FOMO'd in. I bought some at 69, I think I got in, and we had some rally. I took some off, but then the second position was a loss. If there's people that never tell you about their losses, then they're not traders, guys. They're trying to scam you. They're not actual traders. So as a trader, you win some, you lose some, and you have a journal. You back test strategies to know that you're confident that if you take 100 trades, you're going to win more than you lose. And that is exactly what I teach in my educational course, and that is what I try to tell you guys as well. If you just trade with emotions without a strategy, you're not going to make money. But yes, I have bought some Litecoin, because that was my strategy all along, that if we come back to the $50 level, I'm going to look to buy. And yeah, that's more of an investment zone. A little bit, I'm mainly invested in Bitcoin, but I do take longer term, maybe a swing trade in Litecoin. I'm probably buy some more around the 54, 55 level, and then hopefully we'll get a bounce. We're definitely going to get a bounce. The important thing is, when is it going to bounce? I'll probably look to sell. I think 66, 70 could be a big resistance again, so that will be sort of my target for the positions I'm buying at the moment. So Litecoin is another important coin. Next one is algo. So algo, guys, I posted, everyone is talking about algo now. So if you want to trade, guys, you have to be before the herd gets in. I posted a signal on algo yesterday. Where's it gone? So I posted this, guys. I'm looking to buy algo. I've bought some algo at 2410, stop below 238, targets this. And people, some people made money from it. Some people sold too early. And you can see this is posted yesterday. These are not after the fact. These have been posted yesterday. And the reason I got into algo, I'll share with you why I've got in. Algo is not on my list, by the way. I need to add this to my list because it's just extremely oversold on the daily. It's just, we can see divergence happening. It's extremely oversold. So I thought it might have a pump, so I added this to my list. And what happened, we had a nice little rally, and I got in at the breakout. So I got in sort of here when it was breaking out, and then I added some. And what did I tell my subscribers? Say, look, if you've bought before and you sold, so I had two targets. The first target was 2540. It hit 2540, and then it pulled back. And there's someone who said there's a double top here, I've sold everything, and he wanted to buy again, and I said wait for it pull back to 240 zone. And I'm not saying I get all my predictions right. Algo just worked out really well. I take losses as well, guys. I'm not bragging and saying that I win all my trades. And then I said if you're looking to buy Algo, you can wait to buy around the 2400 zone. And if you see what happened, it came back to the 2400 zone. My indicator started moving up, and we had that big rally. And I sold my second half of my positions at 2730. Where's 2730? I sold it here. Again, I didn't just hodl for up to 3000 because I didn't know if it was going to pump there or not. I'm a trader, I follow it, and I trade like that. So that's been a really nice trade, and I don't like getting into coins that pump so hard. I like to wait for a pullback. You could look to trade 5-minute, 15-minute trading strategies. So if we see a breakout, again, that you could take this trade now if you want. It's looking to break out now, but I don't like looking to buy coins when it's like this. Actually, because I've talked about two coins that I like. What is it? RVN was one, and Algo is another one. I'll come back and look at these coins at the end of the video, see if our predictions have worked well. Yes, XLM, I'll add XLM to the list, my friend. And Chainlink and Matic are both on my list. I'll share with you my list, guys. This is the list of coins I'm going through. Link and Matic are literally the next two coins I'm going to talk about. And if you're interested in adding to this list, guys, join my Facebook group. It's completely free to join. You can request which coins you want. I'm going to do these live streams every week, and people request these coins, and these are the coins I look at. I also try to post signals of which coins I'm looking to trade. I post them free on my Facebook group as well. So join this group, guys. I'll leave the links below if you're interested in joining, and I try to keep you guys up to date. And there's other people that are trading together, so you can have a learn in a good community level, and that's what we want to see. We want to trade together and make money together, and it's a really good environment, and it's completely free. So I highly recommend you check out my Facebook group. Well, our Facebook group. It's not my Facebook group. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at for Algo. I don't really like to buy when it's so extended. I wait for a pullback. Because you can see I didn't tell people to buy it here. I said wait for a pullback, because if you buy it at the top, you might be that loser that buys the top and it dumps. You do not want to do that. And if you're interested in my exact strategy and potential signals, you can check this Rockstar trading group out. The link will be below. So let's have a look at the next one. The next coin is Chainlink. Chainlink is on. Oh, Algo's on my list. I forgot that I added Algo to my list. Where's Chainlink? So Chainlink is another coin that I love watching, and this was posted. Let's go on the daily. So this was posted on my Instagram, on my Twitter, and on Facebook, and you can check when this was posted on Chainlink. Ending diagonals is something that works really well, and I've seen it work well in a lot of markets, and it especially works really well in the cryptocurrency market. I posted this signal free on the group, and this was posted. You can see this was posted initially on the 21st of September. Then an update was posted here, and Chainlink seems to be carrying on. And again, I like to buy before it happens. If you buy after it's happened, you're not gonna make the big bucks. You want to buy when it's below it. But having said that, it's still looking good. It's getting above my 236 level, which I keep going on about. So you could risk some money on this and wait for a setup and see if it rallies. Chainlink is actually looking okay at the moment. I'm gonna talk about Chainlink as well. Have a look at Link at the end of my stream, see if it's done anything. At the moment, it seems to be doing okay. Pull back to my moving average. Let's have a look at 4 hourly. Yeah, we can see this structure. This candlestick pattern is quite interesting, breaking out of potentially a consolidation zone. So yeah, Chainlink is looking okay. Again, if you're looking for longer term positions, you should have been buying here, not when it's already run up. How many percent is run up? Not when it's run up 50%. So that's, I'm a trader, guys. If you want to buy it, and Chainlink, I like Chainlink fundamentally. I'll be honest with you, I've done a lot of research on Chainlink, and I do like Chainlink fundamentally. So I'm not saying I'm not investing in it blindly like I do for Bitcoin, but it's a coin that I like, and if it pulls back to good zones, I'll buy again, and I'll keep you guys up to date on YouTube, Facebook, wherever. But Chainlink is a coin that I'd like to keep an eye out for. So the next one on the list is Matic. Let's have a look at Matic for you guys. Matic is not doing anything. Fundamentally, I've looked into it a little bit, but not too much. But Matic is not doing anything. It's in these consolidations. I got excited about it. That's a loss I took. So I bought some Matic around here. I think it rallied to here, but then it pulled back. I was expecting a breakout, but we didn't get that. So again, I'm completely honest, guys. I'm not just showing you all my winners, because if you want to check me out, check out my channel, and I'd really appreciate if you want to take my trading course. For the price it's offered is really cheap. But what I won't say is I won't tell you, if you join me you're going to be a millionaire. I'll try to share with you. If you followed me, you know that I'm very transparent and honest with what I'm trying to do. So that Matic is not doing anything. I'm not really interested in Matic unless maybe it gets above 144 level or breaks out of this consolidation. If you're investing in Matic, you know, you could buy some, have a stop below, but at the moment I am not really interested in Matic. Let's have a look at the next coin. How is the stream going, by the way? Have you guys got any questions? I can stop for a bit and answer a couple of questions for you. And can you hear me well before I carry on continuing? This is a list that I'm going through. If you just give a thumbs up, or if you have any questions, comment. There's a lot of people viewing, but no one seems to be commenting. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm going to carry on. That's a bit worrying. Anyways, the next one is Ren. Let's have a look at Ren. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm getting some thumbs up, so I'll carry on. Ren, another thing I'd like to say is I make a video of top 5 coins to pump every month. I might make it twice a month, and they actually seems to work quite well. You guys need to just not listen. I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and liking my channel. I really appreciate that. But you guys, hopefully you guys actually using this information to make money as well. And Ren, some of these coins that I'm talking about now are on the list that I talk about. So hopefully you guys actually use it to make money and not just, you know, buy and sell. Because if you just buy and sell or watch this video to learn, that's great. But hopefully you guys actually try to use this information and learn from it. Because I've been trading for over 5 years. I've got a lot of sharing with you, a lot of knowledge that I've picked up and experience. So hopefully you guys use it to actually make money, or try to keep learning, so potentially in the future you can make money. So Ren is making a structure. I'll be keeping a very good eye on Ren. If Ren breaks out, I'll be looking to buy Ren, and probably if it breaks out above the 483 level. So I'll be releasing my patterns video. So in my educational course, I'm always creating a course of trading. So this was bringing it all together, then trend, moving average. The next one is patterns, and that's going to be out. And I'll share with you how I trade this pattern. In brief, if it breaks above the 482, 489 level, that's when I'll be interesting. And what I'd like to see is volume coming in. So as you can see, the volume is dying out. If volume comes back in, then I'd look to buy Ren. So Ren above 480 might be quite interesting. XRP, is it mooning? Is it breaking out? It's not doing anything, mate. That's a bit strange. I just got a comment saying XRP is mooning, but it's not really done anything. Right, let's have a look at the next one. The next coin that I've got on the list is DOC. And I've missed this one. I'm a bit gutted, really, that I've missed this coin. This pumps so well. So we had that big, huge breakout. Then it pulled back. It made sort of this structure. It broke down. That's why I was like, If it broke out here upwards, I probably would have got in. That's why I didn't trade that. It broke down, then it had a rally, pull back, and then it just rallied like crazy. I think it might be done rallying for now, but I've said that before about Doc, but it just seems to be carrying on like crazy. There's one guy on my group, he's a crazy trader, and he's getting really good at it as well. Some of the altcoin trades he's made is probably even better than mine, and he posts in the group as well. That's why I want to build this educational, this free Facebook group. It's a really good community. You can see he got in, I mean, that's almost a 200% gain. So it looks like he traded that better than I did, and I missed this trade. Doc at the moment is breaking below support, is below my moving average, so I'm not really looking to buy too much of it. Of Doc, like I said, I like to buy coins before it breaks out, like I've done with algo. Actually, look at that, algo is breaking out. I talked about it, didn't I, that before. If you go back and watch this stream, that's brilliant. If I would have been trading this, to be fair. This structure of, where did I say, algo is literally breaking out. I don't know if people are just buying because I'm saying I would have bought it. Let's have a look at algo. So I think I was here when I was talking about it 5-10 minutes ago, and boom, algo's breaking out. It's as easy as that, guys. You need to just know how to trade. Oh man, I wish I wasn't streaming and I was trading, because I would have traded algo. Anyways, let's go back to Doc. So yeah, it's breaking below support at the moment, Doc. So I'm not that interested. I'll probably keep an eye out for Doc because it likes to pump, but it probably needs to get above this. You know, it's broken below support now. I'll wait for it to get above the moving average, then I might be interested in Doc again. Tron's not really been doing anything. Tron is the next coin on the list. I'll review, you know, the coins that I said I would have bought at the start of the stream. I'm going to review them again at the end of the stream to see. You can see it live that it's working. Again, I'm doing it live. I'm not just saying it after the fact, these signals, and I might provide signals in the future. I want to educate more people on learning how to trade. But you can see this, I'm doing this live. I talked about Raven coin, algo, and Link potentially breaking out. I'm going to review the coins at the end of the stream again. So let's look at Tron. Sorry, I get distracted quite easily. Yeah, Tron is just breaking support after support. I made a video about Tron here for a breakout, and look, it broke down. It's trying to get above this red moving average, so Tron could be looking okay, to be fair. Power, wepower. What's the? Can you write the name of the crypto? Like, what's the code for power? Wepower. Is it on Binance? Which exchange is wepower on? I'll have a look at it. I'll add it to the list. I'll have a look at it at the end of the stream. So Tron, yeah, if it breaks out, it's looking okay. It's finding support here, making high lows. If you're longer term trading, you might want to see a breakout above this level. This will be a resistance. Let's have a look on the hourly. It's breaking below the 20 moving average. So yeah, wait for it to get above. It's not the worst time to buy Tron, because it's coming back to this level. It's not if you like Tron long term, but we're below this green zone, this big green support. This might be massive resistance going forward. So yeah, just be careful. If you buy Tron, I'd look to sell around this level. But yeah, at the moment, I'm not. Tron is not a coin that I'm looking at. Justin's son loves to pump Tron, and it looks like, you know, someone asked me if XRP and TRX is pump and dump. Again, I'm not calling them pump and dump, but I'd say Tron is a bit more pump and dump than XRP if I had to share with you my opinion. But I've seen Justin's son talk about pumping Tron more than actually trying to develop the technology. Right, we've still got 15 more minutes. I'll carry on. Where's it gone? Next one is Monero. Monero is a coin that I actually like. I do like Monero. Fundamentally, I've looked into it in a bit more detail. I do like it fundamentally from a privacy coin. But look at that, guys. I mean, why would you want to buy this? If you're invested in it, you could look to buy. But yeah, I'm not really interested in this. It's just in a massive downtrend. If it looks to, again, I'll teach you guys how I draw them. This is not a science, it's more of an art, how I draw these structures. But if XMR breaks out of this, I will be interested in XMR. Look at the RSI. There's definitely RSI bullish divergence. RSI is oversold. Yeah, if XMR can have a breakout, I will be interested in XMR and Monero. Watch for this level, sort of the 7,300 level for XMR. This could be a good level. Let me have a sip of my coffee. I'm getting tired. So this is the level. If it breaks out above, I'll be interested in XMR. I've had quite a busy week, to be fair, this week. I had to help my mom with the restaurant and stuff, so I've had a busy week. I wish I was just trading more, but you have to help family. Family is important. Anyways, let's have a look at the next one. Next one is Fetch. It's not really doing anything. It's broken below support. I'm not interested in Fetch. I want to keep it short and sweet. Yeah, I'm not really interested in Fetch. Whoever's asked for that, that's my quick update on Fetch. I'm not really interested in Fetch. Vechain was the next one. I used to like Vechain a lot fundamentally, and I think their marketing team has, it's actually looking alright. Vechain is looking good. I don't know who recommended me Vechain, but it's looking good. Yeah, if Vechain can get above 44, I'll be interested in Vechain. I might even set an alarm there. Yeah, Vechain could be looking good, and you can see the weekly and daily, they've extremely, it was extremely oversold, and they had a big bounce, and you can see it happen so many times. It's a bullish divergence and then a pump. I'll be keeping a very close eye on Vechain if it breaks out of this red zone. So yeah, Vechain will be on my list. It looking like a good. Yes, you can join our Rockstar trading group. I teach an educational course there, and if you can go back, I've got over 10 hours of educational content at the moment, teaching from basic risk management to, and I'm more of a short-term trader than a investor. And even on this stream, I've talked about 3 coins I'm looking to trade: RV and Algo and Chainlink. I'll go back and see how well they've worked. But yeah, it's Rockstar Trading Group. You can check it out, mate. I'll leave the link below. There's still a 1 slot left on the current tier. Then the first 2 tiers will be sold out. And the reason for the price going up is the more content I add, the price goes up. And I've got so much content here already. So you can go check this group out. It's a really good educational group. And I might be creating another maybe Discord or Facebook group where it's more interactive. But that course is brilliant for sharing my live trading course. So that's my thoughts on Vechain. Vechain is looking okay. The next one is XLM. Let's carry on. I like the Binance charts. XLM is another coin you could look to trade. So one tip that I'd give you is you look for uptrends. You look for coins that are going up. You don't want to buy coins that are going down or trade coins that are going down. You look to trade them when they're going up. So XLM is a coin that you could be looking out for. You can see, I mean, the educational course video that I'm releasing today. Every Sunday I release an hour-long video, and I'll talk about this thing where you can see a big impulsive move and the price is not going down. So here we saw a big move and the price went down. The buyers weren't buying. Whereas here, when the price goes up, the buyers are still here. The sellers are not being able to push the price down. This is sort of a mini educational course I'm giving you. So if the price breaks out of here, you could be looked to trade it, because it shows that the price is not going down, and have your stop loss below. Again, it doesn't mean for 100% it will go up, but these sort of structures work quite well. And I'll go review link RVN and algo, 3 trades that I've talked about live here, see if they've actually worked out. So that's my thoughts on XLM. The next one is wepower. So let's have a look at wepower. Oh, wepower's doing all right. It's pulling back though at the moment. If you tell me, cause it looks a bit extended, I don't like buying it here. So this would have been a good buy zone. You can see it was a big resistance. When the resistance broke, it broke out. So this is sort of a similar level if you look at it, where you can see it's forming a bit of resistance here. So if it breaks above there, that will be the better trade. But the market cap is quite small again. That's why I don't trade a lot of these smaller altcoins, because the market cap is so small you can't really trade them properly, and you might get stuck into positions. That's why I said, you know, I make more money on trading some of the smaller coins. So that's my thoughts on if it breaks out of here. It's not this is a coin that I will keep an eye out for. You can wait for a setup. It's just gone below my red moving average. If I was looking to buy, again, this is not a strategy I teach. The strategy I teach is a trend following strategy. So you would have looked to have bought here. Another strategy is I like to buy when it drops, and if it drops sort of below the level I would look for is sort of 86 sort of level. Let me draw some Fibonacci and see if I can, this confluence. Yeah, sort of the 618 zone I'd probably look to buy around 80 level if you're interested. But yeah, it's dipping at the moment. You can see it rejected exactly of the resistance, so it's at the level, it's sort of this level you could look to buy. But if a safer trade would be a breakout. I'm more of a scalper breakout trader. My breakout trade seems to have worked better. So that's my thoughts on wepower. Is that the last? I think wepower might be the last coin that's been requested. There's 2 coins actually. There's perlin. I've never heard of perlin. Is perlin even a coin? Someone's asked for perlin. Right, I've never looked at this coin. It's potentially forming a base. RSI is extremely oversold on this one. I don't like to catch falling knives. Wait for a trend change. Whoever has requested this, wait for something like this. If it gets above, if it does something like that, then yeah. Or if on the shorter time frame, if RSI gets extremely oversold and your indicators are pointing up, maybe you could risk some money on this. But at the moment, I'm not really interested, and the volume is probably dying out as well. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this coin. There's better coins to be trading out there. XVG, that's the last coin someone has requested. Let's have a look at XGV. XGV was the craziest coin. If people had been trading cryptocurrency for a while, this coin was being pumped by John McAfee, and they talked about partnership with Braziers, a pawn company. And I mean, I suppose I don't have to tell you guys Braziers is a pawn company. You guys probably already know. But yeah, it's back into, actually, to be fair, mate, it's back into a zone where it could bounce from. So whoever's given me XVG to look at, if it gives me a pattern here, I'd look to buy it, because it's extremely oversold, and it's potentially in a zone where it could bounce from. So I'll wait for a setup here, and I might look to buy. Again, I don't like this coin fundamentally. This is another pump coin. I don't like it at all. So I'm not really going to be looking to buy it like I bought Bitcoin, and I'd probably look for a setup before I look to trade this. Yeah, I'd definitely look for a setup before I can look to trade this. So that's the full sort of, oh, there's one last request, one ledger. I don't think it's on TradingView. I might not be able to do that for you, friend. Yeah, one ledger. If it's on KuCoin, I don't really trade on KuCoin. The volume on KuCoin is quite low, so I don't really look to trade on KuCoin. Let's have a quick review of the trades we talked about today. You can see RVN seems to be pumping from this level. I talked about, you could look to buy RVN. It's not really done much, but it's not the worst level to look to buy. Yeah, I'll have a look at Pundix. So I'm just reviewing some of the trades we talked about. Ravencoin is not really done much. Let's have a look at Algo if it's done much. Algo has been brilliant. So you can go back, and I think I talked about Algo around the half-an-hour mark about 20 minutes ago, and you can see how far it's pumped. That would have been a nice trade. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I would have been trading Algo. Oh, beautiful trade. And the other thing I talked about was Link. Where's Link? Link has done well as well. Link seems to be pumping. See the pullback to the 20 moving average. That's sort of a rough scale of my strategy. Link would have pumped. Okay, the last coin. So now to the three again. I've done this live. I'm not talking about it after the fact. I've done it live, and you can see how my strategy works. And it's taken a lot of hard work to get here, but you can see how well it's working. So what I will do now is, guys, I'm gonna there's one last coin someone has requested, and if you want to get in touch with me, I'll explain to you guys how you can get in touch with me. What is going on here? Mate, there's literally no volume on this coin, and it's falling. I'm not really going to look to trade it. If you're really interested in this, wait for a breakout and trade, but there's no volume. It's not really looking like a coin that I'd like to trade. I think it's called npxs. Yeah, I'm not really going to be looking to trade this coin, my friend. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I'm going to be doing this weekly. Bitcoin has dropped into it. Bitcoin is trying to find some support here. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this stream every week, guys. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. Again, I really appreciate you guys. You don't have to pay for my course. If you want to take your trading to the next level, I recommend you join our group. But all I ask from you guys is a like and a subscribe and turning on the notification button so you do not miss any of my updates. If you do that, guys, it would really mean a lot to me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'd like to ask you guys, what did you think about this stream? Did you enjoy it? If you can comment below, comment and say if you've enjoyed it, or if there's anything I can improve, or just a thank you. That would be great if you just want to comment below. And yes, guys, if you can smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification button, and share to people that this is a live crypto stream that I do. And if there's good setups, I'll probably do some live trading as well in the future. So if you guys are interested in more about learning a full trading course, you can click the link below, cryptorocko trading group, where I've got a full trading course from start to finish talking about risk management, and I can share that with you a little bit. It's got over 10 hours of content talking and giving you guys some trade updates as well. If you're interested, you can join the link below. There's one space available on the current tier, then the price goes up from next month, and you can see there's educational content on how I look to trade. This is probably the most important video, learning about psychology and risk management. You can have the best strategy, but if you don't know risk management and psychology, you're not going to learn. And obviously there's some signals there as well. But again, if you want to check it out, you can check it out. A few people have asked about it, but all I ask from you guys is subscribe, like, and turning on the notification button. So thank you very much for spending an hour with me this Sunday. I'll see you guys next Sunday. So thank you very much. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon with another great video. Thank you very much.